What do you think is a common mistake of new comedians?
Can I go first?
Yeah.
Starting stand-up comedy.
We're all here to have a good time, yes?
I'm Wrath Nasty, and I've been a stand-up comedian for 15 years. You may get a possibly fatal infection of the perineum. What? First, if you don't know, the perineum is also known as the taint. On you fellas, that's the piece of skin between your scrotum and your ass. For you ladies, that's that piece of skin that men aren't constantly trying to touch with their fingertips.
Brennan Mitchell. What else were we saying?
How long have you been doing stand-up?
4 months.
So work with me on this. On 3, everybody say fuck. 1, 2, 3. Fuck! Did somebody say shit? You're my hero.
I'm PC. My stage name is The Artist, formerly known as Pork Chop. And I've been doing stand-up for like 2.5 years, but I've been funny my whole life. My daddy's a preacher, a black preacher. Woo! He's the kind that goes, ah!
I'm Hailey Morris, and I've been doing stand-up for 5 years.
I just turned 24 years old. I just turned 24 years old. I like that number. It's the exact number of hours in a day that I cry. So I like that good math.
What topics for you guys are like off the table, will not talk about it on stage?
I don't like to talk about things I don't understand. I don't say the word retarded because I have a mentally challenged child. And I've seen what that word does to her face. I don't say the N-word, but I'm considering it.
I will talk about anything with reason as long as it's not distasteful and it is mindful, because I don't want a member of that community to feel harmed from my joke. Because my mom is bipolar and I went through a lot of crazy shit growing up. But I don't know how to make that funny for people and not distasteful for her. I don't know how to make somebody laugh without harming her legacy. A thing that I have struggled with was I felt that I built my career on white people jokes. I'm just saying, and it's not distasteful, it's just because I understand enough about my culture that I can understand the difference in y'all's from paying attention, but it's not a bad difference, it's human nature. You see what I'm saying? For example, this is something I've been working on, brand new. I don't know if it's gonna make you laugh or not.
Are you gonna test something?
Yeah, right now. What's in a snake? Every time I ask that question, a white guy always goes, hey, I know this one. Nougat, right? When I tell that to a black person, they be like, shit, nigga. Peanuts, caramel, chocolate, what's that other shit? Nougat, ain't it?
I think it's person to person, and your words can offend anybody. But you can offend somebody without words. Like, you ever just walk into a place, seen a guy hasn't said anything to you, but you're like, fuck that guy. That's kind of what you get around here because every single mic or show is in a bar. People are drunk and therefore inhibitions are down. So people are gonna shout, they're gonna talk. When you go up on stage, you're inviting that.
Now, I was going to finish this set with a big closer. I was going to finish with my big joke, a joke I'm very proud of. But I'm going to do something else. Get out of those chairs right now!
Yeah, you're fucking.
Get out of your. No, I'm serious. Get out of these chairs right now. I'm a professional enough. I can put up with heckling, but these other guys can't. Get out, Casey. Get out of the chair right now. I'm not kidding you. Talking through everybody's set. Get out of this chair.
Woo! Yeah! Fuck out! Woo!
Fuck y'all. Alright. Because I don't hear everybody talking, everybody sit. Everybody talking, everybody sit up here.
They don't sit in the front row and do it, man. Sit over there. There's tables right there. Sit at a table and talk to your friends.
Man, who you?
I'm stop telling you not to talk.
Man, I don't give a damn. I get down.
Sit over there.
I
and
get,
do it.
man,
Cut it. Please.
come on.
Please.
I can't talk to nobody.
No, man, just sit over there.
But y'all can. Y'all can play pool. Y'all can do whatever
Yeah,
y'all
man.
want.
They do it right now.
But I can't. I can't do what I want.
What is the hardest part about doing stand-up comedy to you personally?
I don't know. I just love it.
The most challenging part of stand-up comedy for me is not doing well.
Like you go up to your friend and you're like, hey man, are you feeling all right? You look kind of sick. No, I feel as healthy as a horse. I don't know, man, you don't look so good. Yeah, well, I'm like as healthy as a horse with AIDS. With like an AIDS horse. I have AIDS.
I don't think I've had a really good set yet. No, I've done okay.
Why do you think that is?
I haven't been doing it long enough.
Oh, that's very mature of you. How does it feel to bomb?
The fuck horrible, paralyzing.
I've bombed, I think in 15 years I've bombed twice. And both times it was because I didn't pay attention to who was in the room. Because it's not their job. Some of them, most of them, aren't even there for comedy. They're just in a bar.
I know it might be considered a colloquialism, but the word cornhole means butt sex now. It used to be a children's game, not anymore, at least not legally. Because if they ask my opinion, I have a better one. I can do you one better. Instead of cornhole, we can call it cocktail. It has everything you need. It's got cock, it's got tail. It's there. It's so good. Think about it. Man on woman, cocktail. Man on man, fruit cocktail. Man on midget, shrimp cocktail. It's all right there.
There's a lot of things that early comedians do wrong, and the biggest thing you can do wrong is to think that nobody can help me. I'm not going to listen to what anyone else says. There are people who will help you. There are people who will help mold you. There are some people who just progress.
Take your audience seriously. It's not just a bunch of random people. It's people who deal with struggles just like you, and they like to be related to, and they like to hear about you as a real person. Don't just try to play a character. And try to make a connection with people, because that's what stand-up is really all about.
And abortion's a really heavy subject, so I want to lighten the mood. We can all be serious here, you know. So, let's talk about abortion. Abortion's such a heavy subject, it's so heavy. Or I guess mine was heavy. It was definitely a thud. 2 for 1 special, you know what I'm saying?
Kill yourself.
The one thing you have in common with all of your heroes, with your Chris Rocks, with your Kevin Harts, is you're both still doing it. Don't stop, don't quit, no matter how bad you feel about it. If you love it, keep doing it. Even like me, I'm 62 and I'm still going. Don't quit. There's no reason to.
Thank you very much.